What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome to some College Football 26. We're going to do a Cotton Bowl simulation. Miami and Ohio State. Cotton Bowl at AT&T Stadium, Cowboy Stadium. So, should be a fun one. And if you guys end up liking this video, I have a Miami.
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part of course of the College Football Playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
I also figured they would do this. I would do this because I think when I initially played my first season of Dynasty in this game, they didn't have Malachi Tony on Miami, but they do now. So
the Buckeyes will kick it away.
What's funny is Ohio State's ratings are a 96 defense and offense, but a 92
doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Hurricanes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they couldn't. And the drive keeps going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
That one falls good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Punt over the middle. It's Daniels. He's worked out quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Kids begin a new series here at 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They feel comfortable with the script, and they move the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT.
Yeah, this will be
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
So, 31st.
Bringing it out. It's Brand. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain amount. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession.
he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Replay goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Tailback takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows the physicality he has against the run as well.
That might have been the first down for having favored that Lions. Let's see how it goes.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Yeah, Fletcher being able
It's
to
a
run
good
the
solid
ball
win, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's back.
At least some.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down at 17.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Has caught. Can he get in? Will he stop short a couple yards from the goal line?
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it.
Somebody was showing
He
a
shows you
clip of
his
the play
speed
with Georgia.
and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
23 with
Kick sales through, so the lead is 14-0.
He ran the ball. I think they were playing, I want to say, Clemson?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Played pretty well and ran in for a touchdown. And that's something that he has not done this year.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. To throw, it's Sayan. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass complete.
State you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. We all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Orders from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Hand off to the right side. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. And he rolls out of bounds. That is a big gainer there. Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
I probably should have pressed.
They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's up.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Scanning the field. It's Sand. Hunt over the middle. It's Rodgers. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I didn't even get to him. You saw that. Y'all saw it, guys. I didn't even get to him.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good, and a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booting away. The kickoff will bounce right.
I usually just let it
for a
roll in the
touchback.
end zone because in my experience, it's too hard. It's too.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Yeah, CJ and Tony are going to have to get set.
Down with PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Inside give now from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is
Oh,
essential.
he should be holding.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Especially when
Now on third and very long,
already
looking to
down.
throw. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
Ooh, that was close.
Kick is away. Excellent directional punting headed toward the sideline. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running out of time in the pocket.
Trying to make sure I didn't take it to
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a...
Here's a forward play behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's
They
about.
bailed me out. Pass defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield when you get a call like this.
The completion makes it second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after...
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Their timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime in the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. To the air. It's Sand. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second. fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing off play action. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the quarterback dropping back. And that catch is hauled in. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On the run, it's Fletcher. As the first down is still going. Refuses to go down. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking...
The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief, but I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. The question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Back to pass. It's back. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone.
Look at that. He's still going.
Oh, Lord.
They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run. It keeps the confidence in your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head
Yeah,
turned
we're not
around,
scoring
catch that
35
football, is already in the end zone for the touchdown.
We should do that. We should do
PAT.
I'm well aware this stuff is not.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the return will be brought down.
And should Miami win,
Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field.
and advance
They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Tate.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. He gets loose. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the defender.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And it falls incomplete. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Sand. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Yes, he cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That's real good. It's Daniels.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a draw play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back's got it again. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 42. Ohio State, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here.
Ray Joseph, he's not going to be a factor in this game.
And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments to come up with a stop here? They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. It's sticking on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
49. Ohio State, 21.
And it's field, and returner trying to create good field position here. The returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third-down defensive play. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
I think we can.
On the kick now for the 15th time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Ball fielded near the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. That's reeled in. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, they go right back to him. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit.
Nope.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip. What's been a thoroughly dominating performance. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Tate.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showed us the arm strength. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sand. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. We make the stop, but it's a big gain at the 29.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Using his legs, it's Donaldson. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
4th down, the offense will go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for 6.
Suck it.
Brought down after a short return.
Kobe Thomas. There we go,
Sets up his offense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games with a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kermit Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Butcher Dom, man. Like, he was just, I wasn't even really doing anything. He was just breaking tackles. It was just like, I mean, alright guys, well, that's going to be it for this video. And again, I have a Miami Hurricanes Dynasty in College Football 26 that I will put a link to in the description that you guys can check out if you want to. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'd love to see this video do really well. Especially if it does really well and Miami advances past Ohio State, I will do a Fiesta Bowl video when Miami plays Georgia. So, see y'all in the next one, guys. It does really, I still plan to probably do more Dynasty videos, even if it doesn't do super well, because that was already my plan, but we will see. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.